Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after unsuccessfully searching for a missing person. Now, we could head back out and keep looking, but I don't want to waste anyone's time just in case we can't actually accomplish this right now. So instead, I think we'll divert our time and resources on kingdom management stuff. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Instead of looking for a person who may or may not be alive, I'm going to work on improving my barony. Yeah, so one thing I did notice is that once we kind of get into the Varnhold territory, we can't actually look around much, because then we run into the guards guarding Varnhold, and then we get escorted to their barony or out of it. So, it could just be that maybe there's a whole bunch of places that we need to explore around Varnhold, where the missing person is. Perhaps. But until that's possible, assuming that it does become possible, maybe we just stick around here for now. Yeah. Anything to upgrade right now? I think I checked in on the... No, wait, did I? Or did I not? I have 171 BP, so I'm actually gonna spend that on... Yeah, I think we might have a couple of buildings that we need to build in Arkham. Let's see. What do we want to build? Camille's Shop. The humble shop of a local artisan. +1 to economy when adjacent to a tavern or longhouse. Right, and the other one is... Sharel's Sewing Shop. Okay, also bonus to economy when adjacent to a tavern or longhouse. So I'm gonna put Camille's here, and then Sharel's on the other side, maybe? Sure. Alright, so that's 2 more things. How many to make them into a town? I think 1 more, right? Oh no. That's 6 in total, so I think that should be it. Possibly? Let me quickly look at the other places first, though. Oh. Yeah, I think it's a bug where my capital disappears in this map for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but I mean, it's a bug. I'm assuming it just happens. Varaska has a shop, Nazriel has a shop. Bulletin board. Let's build some piers. And also, I think, some stocks. So, that should put us at 6, I think. Let me put it right yonder. Sure. And we have 71 BP now. Gotcha. I'm just gonna make sure that all the other places have at least 6 buildings. We need... Yes, stocks there, I think. Alright, stocks, please. And this is good, because it actually helps our, chance at, resolving issues. Sure. So that should be 6? Question mark? Although... Why does it only say 4 out of 10? Does it not count the wooden walls? Maybe it doesn't actually count the wooden walls, but I'm pretty sure it does. At least that's what I thought with my capital. So... Dunwich is good. Any new stuff in Innsmouth? By any chance? Although we don't really have much BP left. 56. We can build Mim's Jewelry Shop. Right. And also something else? No, just Mim's Jewelry Shop. Alright, I guess you're in luck, Mim. Because I'm gonna build this right here. Sure. And it doesn't seem like there's anything else that we can build in terms of stuff. Alright, then maybe we'll build a granary or something. Herbalist house. Lumberyard. Shops, shrines, smithies. Tavern. Or a longhouse. But we need to buy more BP for that, so... You know what? I think we'll hold off on this for now. Sure. I don't think we desperately need to get this converted into a town anytime soon. Alright, so 6. Arkham's got 6. Parcosa only has 4. I guess there's only Balkan as an artisan here? I think so. Then let me invest in some stocks. Sure. And, is that it? Right. Similar to, Arkham or Innsmouth or wherever where we only had the, 5 buildings. But that's fine. Alright, so just gonna do another double check. And make sure that everything has at least 6, if at all possible. Yep. Looks good to me. Hopefully. With the exception of our capital missing, of course, so... Doesn't look perfect, but good enough. Alright, let me just quick save and we will try to resolve some of these issues, I guess. Unless maybe we want to rank up first? Actually, that would be a good way to resolve all these things. Okay, here's the thing though. They have a relatively low chance of success, so I might actually just put a break here and then come back after we've succeeded in every single one of these, or at least triumph. But let me just do one of these right now, and then I'm assuming that we're going to fail some of them, so obviously I'll have to, you know, save scum. But I want to see if there's a new event that comes up in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, let's work on our arcane. Magister? Sure, why not? Let's do this. Alright, storyteller, you better tell some awesome banging stories while I train you and shit. It's like 2 weeks standing next to this man who smells of boiled goose. Success? Fantastic. Failure? Wow. Jeez. The counselor decided that the loss of the harvest was simply a test that the locals would have to withstand and wished them well. With no hope of help from the authorities, people have grown angry and the famine only grows worse. Great. Disaster. The ritual was approved, but the rabble disliked the idea of a public sacrifice. The crowd trampled the druid while the ritual was underway. The magic spell went out of control and poisoned the fields. The harvest was ruined. Great. Triumph for this one. Our warriors mounted a large-scale raid and slaughtered all the monsters. Their bodies were stuffed and mounted in the chambers of the town hall, symbols of a strong and glorious barony, and an inspiration to the people. And that's it? I thought we had more. Alright, so it seems that we do have some events. I guess I'll read through some of them now, and then, maybe we'll come back after we've, save scummed. Or you know what? Let me just, save scum now, and I'll come back once we've, succeeded or, triumphed in all of these. So I'll be back in a sec. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm back, and thankfully, that didn't take too much save scumming. So, we've triumphed with this again. We've also triumphed with the braided man. The braided man was ceremoniously incinerated. The people were unsure how to feel about the sacrifice, but at least they loved the following festival. We are now looking towards a bountiful harvest. Fantastic! So, that did reduce our community, but that's fine. Success with the ergot poisoning as well, or the, I guess, poisoned grain. The counselor decided to trust the people and let them handle the disaster themselves. The famine has only grown worse, but the locals have organized into groups and have started battling the affliction on their own. Okay. Not sure that was the best way to go about it, Sana, but, great, thank you? Oh, that lowered my economy and community. Interesting. I wonder if someone else would have handled that better. And, Valerie has triumphed with this again. And I guess that's it? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that works. Gotcha. So we do have a couple of new events. The curator wants to talk, obviously, and troubled minds. So it seems that no new set events, quote-unquote, have come up. Some troublemaking bards found an easy way to win fame among the ordinary people. They've taken to singing insulting songs about Baron, painting things over his portraits, and vandalizing his statues. The rabble love it, and the foreigners snort at the sight, but it's more than just a joke. The one who gets laughed at doesn't get any respect. They're one step away from a riot. Are they really? Alright, I'm gonna send Keston to deal with this. Or maybe Sana? Alright, I think we need more... What's it? Stability, don't we? Yeah... At least certainly more than, loyalty at this point. Alright, so this needs to be dealt with before the first day of the next month, and it'll take about 14 days. Alright, sure. Should be fine. And I guess we'll see what the old man wants. Alright, old man, talk to me. But, please stand downwind so that I don't have to smell the, boiled goose radiating off your body. Lindsay? I need a moment of your time. I have here someone who is sure to help us turn the city into the cultural capital of the River Kingdoms. Who's this? Rikri Sharvan. The Asamir bows. The young woman who is wearing simple clothes but carries herself with dignity. My greatest respect, Baron. My name is Rikri Sharvan, and I'm the leader of a small group of enthusiasts who wish to enrich life in the city. I come to you for two reasons: to tell you about our cause, and to ask for your support. I'm selling makeup? Yeah, you may have heard of it. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for you to, be your own boss and stuff. It's really great. I mean, like, it's totally not a pyramid scheme at all. A while ago, an idea emerged in our ranks. Even though there are many ways to entertain oneself in the capital, there's still not enough cultural events taking place. Even as artists are starved for money and influence and audience. Oh wait, it was a curator, not the magister. Never mind. I thought it was I thought the curator was the storyteller. No, he's the magister. Right. Sorry. So I guess we were expecting Lindsay then. Gotcha. Thus we decided to form a society for the appreciation of fine arts. Each member pays a modest monthly fee, and in return gets to vote which event the society should fund each month. Just imagine, the community will finally be able to organize exhibitions, performances, philosophical debates, group masturbations, concerts, and do this all on its own. We'll inspire our friends and neighbors, but in order to provide an adequate reward for our most distinguished artists, we shall need to attract more members and increase our funds. Rikri folds her hands. All we ask of you is a little support. Any funds you can spare will be most welcome, of course. But we especially need your help in founding and promoting the society and organizing the events. It'll require great effort to make this dream come true. The Asamir bows. Thank you for your time. Please, if you decide to support us, send us a message through your curator, because I don't really want to talk to you personally, because you smell like boiled cabbages. I mean, I smell like boiled goose, but still. And whatever your decision, I hope your esteemed advisor will honor us by taking part in the opening ceremony. Bye! Lindsay's eyes shine with excitement. Well, what do you say? I see it's a very worthy cause, and I wouldn't be stingy about it. Okay. I could send 75 BP. Oof. You know what? Fine. I mean, these events come once in a blue moon, right? Basically every time you rank up and all that such. Sure, I guess I can shell 75 BP. Wonderful. I will immediately give orders to draw money from the treasury. Great, thanks. That's money that I could be spending on improving my barony, but no. Hey man, do you have something for me? Warhammer of Hatred. Great, thanks. What the fuck is the Warhammer of Hatred? Besides a really racist version of Warhammer, maybe. And you... Breastplate of Afterlife. Wow. That sounds amazing. It better be amazing. It better live up to its fucking name. Who the fuck is this guy? Sharel. Oh. Is he one of the artisans?
Good day, Your Grace. I received a curious reminder of my status as a court artisan.
A few preachers visited my workshop, praising you and expressing their gratitude for the warm welcome they received in your lands. After they left, I decided to make a contribution to a common cause. Here's a special gift for you, Your Grace. I hope it'll prove useful. The Herbalist's Cape. Okay, so what kind of artisan are you? The fuck? He just buggered off. What an asshole. Okay, so Breastplate of Afterlife. Energy resistance. This +1 armor absorbs 10 points of positive and negative energy damage per attack that the wearer would normally take. It also grants the ability to cast Daze spell once per day as a first level wizard. Right, so not amazing. The Warhammer of Hatred. Particularly efficient against ancestral enemies of Dwarven race. 1d6 against orcs and goblins, and 2d6 against giants. Gotcha. And the Herbalist Cape. This cloak grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to intelligence. Whoa! A +5 competence bonus on all lore of nature checks, and the ability to cast delay poison spell 3 times per day as a 3rd level cleric. Oh, fantastic! So who needs intelligence besides Canera? Because I think she needs intelligence for her dark elementalist stuff, right? I forget what stat is important to the dark elementalist. Let me just quickly check. Uses her intelligence modifier instead of her constitution modifier. Right. And I think she also uses intelligence for her role as the treasurer. Let me just quickly check before I make a mistake and give her the wrong stat stuff. Right. And sure. Okay, so advisor, Canera, economy is based on intelligence. Fantastic. Alright, well I think we might want to give her the Herbalist Cape. Otherwise... No, Tristan doesn't need intelligence, just wisdom. Lindsay's got charisma. Canera definitely needs intelligence. Knock Knock is dexterity. Valerie's mostly strength and constitution. Jubilost is also intelligence. He would also definitely benefit from the Herbalist Cape. Yeah. Otherwise, maybe... Oh no. Not Ekun. No. I mean, it sounds rangery, but it's not exactly the right stuff, and obviously not Amiri. Kaliki's got constitution. Jathel's got strength, I think. I guess Octavia could do with some more intelligence, too. Interesting. But seeing as I don't really use Octavia, I think that may be a little wasted. So let's give it to Canera. Yeah. Okay, so... Fantastic. It does go up by 3? Oh no, by 2? Hold on. Wait. So the Cloak of Resistance. Intelligence 19... 21. So I'm assuming that there's something else that... Ah, right, okay. Okay, I get it now. Anything that we can give to Canera to put on her head? Because we clearly don't need the headband of vast intelligence. Well, it turns out that you can only get stat bonuses from... Or you can only benefit from the biggest stat bonus, so... That makes me wonder if perhaps I may have given the wrong stuff to some of our dudes here. So I may need to take some time in between episodes to figure out if maybe I need to rejig my inventory a little bit more. Yeah. So that means that Tristan doesn't necessarily need the wisdom modifier for his head, but rather we can put it somewhere else, perhaps? Interesting. Alright, let me just put the diadem away. Sure. And I think we have nothing new, so we just need to keep working on our kingdom then. What is the voluntary annexation? How do you do this? Maybe it's story related? Maybe it's not unlocked yet? I guess it could be the case. Alright, so... Can we rank up our relations? I'm assuming not quite yet, right? Yeah, not quite yet, and there's no new events. Gotcha. Well, then I guess we'll just continue working on our stuff. Maybe it is time for us to work on our... Wait, I guess I didn't need to buy more BP, despite having funded the thing that what's-her-face was asking us to fund. Oh, really? Only Harem can do the research into curses? Oh. Oh, I see. So maybe different curses require different... Ah, I see. Okay, so different curses require different people working on them. Gotcha. 45 days is quite some time, though. I think maybe we'll get our Magister to work on the Scythe Tree. And that will require us to get, what, 29 BP? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get a little bit more than that. I'm gonna give myself a buffer of maybe, yeah, 20 extra BP just in case shit hits the fan. Sure. And Storyteller, you should be good to work on this now. So I have how much BP? 70 BP. Gotcha. And he'll be unavailable for 45 days. Hopefully, I won't need any need his input on anything, but I'm just gonna quick save just in the off chance that maybe shit does indeed hit the fan. Alright, my dude. Work on this stuff. Attaboy. And while that's happening, we'll go ahead and maybe work on our stability more? No. Culture? No, she's working on that stuff. And Keston's working on that, so maybe we'll work on... the High Priest? Or perhaps Regongar's stuff. Or Valerie? Let's do... I guess we should do the treasury stuff first. Alright, Canera. I'll work on that. Barony alignment. What? Why is this popping up now? So bizarre. Triumph, fantastic. Together, the curator and the cartographer mapped up the safest and most convenient travel routes. The curator sent copies of the map to the major foreign merchants. And an ancient curse is upon us. Renown across Golarion. The news of the Stag Lord's fall has spread across the neighboring lands like ripples in a pond. It seems that the Stolen Lands has entered a new age, its future history to be written by its new rulers' actions and decisions. The fledgling barony already begins to attract attention from across the distant realms of Golarion. Some factions already take a keen interest in the affairs of the Baron and may even pay him a visit. And success. Oh, good grief, I was so worried that he might fail this one. The guards arrested and punished all the mischief makers. The acts of vandalism have stopped. Fantastic. Alright, so... Canera wants to talk to me. Gotcha. Black Ravine. These places have had a bad reputation for a while, and they became even more dangerous after a group of grim, quiet travelers visited them. The plants are dying, the animals are fleeing, and the undead have begun to roam the area. So, 21 days to solve. I guess we might want to put Harem on this. 50% chance of success, damn! Illicit hunters. Let's send Keston. Rest in peace. A local leader and loyal servant to the crown has died. He was a pillar of the community and the embodiment of stability. His death has stirred the community and raised questions about the future. Let's send Lindsay, because we do need to work on our culture. And greedy tax collector. Craftsman submitted a complaint against the tax collector. According to the craftsman, the tax collector demanded double payment this month. The collector admitted that he'd taken some of the taxes he collected, then tried to collect the tax again to hide his crime. Wow. Just straight up came out and say it. Fantastic. Sure. Doesn't seem like there's anything that we need to wait on. Alright, so this needs to be done or attended to before the first day of the next month. Same thing, and not the same thing, so we have a bit of extra time with that one. Alright, I guess we might as well start it, though. Sure. Fantastic. Alright, so what new project? Strengthen Bartholomew's skills as a treasurer. What about his fucking skills as a diplomat? Hello? What? Not as a treasurer, damn it? As a diplomat. Unbelievable. Oh, okay, maybe he's supposed to be a, treasurer then. Dang nabbit. That's fine. Okay, well, since there's nothing else, I guess we'll go see Canera. And, is there, like, a new event that's waiting for me at the throne, or... Hello, Canera. Lover? I mean, definitely not banging.
I've put off this conversation for a long time, but I can't do it anymore. It's time we discuss a vice that's tormented your country from the moment of its creation. A vice as beneficial as it is devastating. I'm referring to the black market which thrives in your lands. Since I took the position of treasurer, I've dedicated myself to strengthening the legitimacy of your power. I've worked day and night so that no one would dare say that you're just another in the long line of bandit lords that have tormented these lands. But what legitimacy are we talking about if our trading posts are open to pirates, fences, and smugglers? Yes, clandestine trade does bring a lot of gold into the treasury. However, your good name is easily sold, but impossible to buy back. If you allow pigs and vultures at your table, how can you expect people of honor to sit next to them?
Excuse me? I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the pigs and vultures that I met have been nothing but cordial and eat shit and rotting bodies, so how dare you? Sorry, I forgot where I was going with this. I guess if you're into the company that eats shit and basically anything, and also rotting bodies, etc., then pigs and vultures, not so bad. I've always wanted to have a pet condor. That'd be amazing, but obviously a little difficult to keep and mostly illegal, I would say, in most places, I'd assume. But anyways, for the future of your country, I urge you to place customs houses in the ports and put an end to the black market once and for all. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised, but I guess she is lawful evil, so that does make sense. The shadow trade must be put to an end. I command these establishments of proper customs. Let's leave these things as they are. Order our guards to stay away from the captains carrying suspicious cargo. Legal contraband. No, let's go with customs. I agree with Canera.
I will go immediately to organize customs. That's the decision of a true sovereign, whose country will not stand for days and weeks, but for years and ages. Don't give any thought to your lost profits. Arr! Whatever you lose by chasing away thieves and bandits will regain 100-fold from pillaging, looting, and plundering and all that such from the high seas. Arr! It's like that first part of the Life of Brian, or no, it was the first part of the Monty Python and the Meaning of Life, where the accountants go pirating in their accounting buildings, etc. You've seen that, right? I mean, it doesn't appear on this planet or in this universe or in this timeline, but you're a traveler of distant dimensions. I'm sure you've watched Monty Python and the Meaning of Life. No? Anyways, sure, great. So, what was the other thing that happened? Because I noticed that it wasn't just the customs thing. Alright, thank you for the oppressor? Sure. How often do these guys visit? Because, holy shit, we're getting these guys quite frequently. Mim Wobblegander.
Greetings.
Mim's face shines with enthusiasm.
The trade in your barony is so lively that I'm literally overflowing with commissions. It's splendid. The more interesting the challenge, the better. Finally, I have labored long in a special project for you, Your Grace. Mim is the best, isn't she?
Burning amulet. Is that an amulet that you get for going to Burning Man? That makes you stop talking about having been to Burning Man? Because if there's one thing that we can say about people who've been to Burning Man, it's like people who do CrossFit. They will not shut up about it. This amulet adds a +4 to the wearer's caster level when they cast these following spells. Burning Arc, Burning Hands, Controlled Fireball, Fire Snake, Fireball, Firestorm, Fire Strike, Hellfire, and Scorching Ray. Does that apply to Chimera as well? I wonder? The only other person that I know casts fire spells quite often would be Tristan. But you know what? Sure. Let's get the Burning Amulet on you. And maybe we'll try that out in a fight or something. And seriously, still nothing new? No new events? No new quests? Alright, okay, so we need to rank her up. Gotcha. Improving economic status. So this makes our buildings with economy bonuses cheaper to build. Sure. Customs allows easier resolution of economic problems, providing a +2 bonus to solving any problems with the treasure. Whoa! Okay, that sounds pretty fucking awesome, actually. Alright, but it seems that we have a couple more weeks to work on stuff. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to rank up another one of our things off camera, and then I'll save scum so that we can get all these things to either succeed or triumph, at least. And then we'll come back in a couple of weeks. Not in real time, obviously, but we'll come back after a couple of weeks have passed in this game. And then we'll, I guess, go from there. Yeah, because it seems like there's no new quest, so... Either I've not searched for Tomin Hanvaki enough, or... maybe I'm right in that, wherever we need to go to look for this person is inaccessible because we can't get close to Varnhold without being harassed by, Maker Varn's, guards and all that such. Yeah. I guess we'll see. Sure. Why not? Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!